with no day offs and everything. Maybe. We'll see. I see. Be chillin' sounds good. Chillin' sounds very good. Sometimes you do kinda need that. Sometimes you do kinda need that. But you're doing good, doing good. Doing pretty good. Alright, let's see. Deliver that star parcel. I might as well actually while I'm at it. Testing the new ship there. No, we can just deliver it. Probably here. LDC. Under the weather doesn't sound that good, but yeah, happens sometimes. Happens sometimes. Got me some tea. And some chocolate. The rest there. All right.
How may I serve you?
I will do. The gig is sleep. All right. I need to figure out some.
God, I heard about what happened with Ron Hope. What
The consulate stuff.
scoundrel. I'm glad I'm not a fan of him.
I'm commenting on some of the quests there. See how it is. I'm gonna look into the consulate stuff. I want to get the one of the consulate like registry to get the paper
Look at you.
and that I'm on that registry.
Deputized and ready to
But you need to look into it. Like, do you need to actually book an appointment? Because appointments in like all consulates and everything in all the countries nearby where all the people ran, appointments are all booked like months ahead. So that will be tricky if you need to book one. But I should still try. Package to Dion. Yes. I guess we need to get to the core. I shoot that way. Should be there, technically. Fine, I guess. I want to get the paper that confirms that I'm here from the consulate. Then I want to try to send that paper and turn in my military shit. Them special papers, This all doesn't sound right. Is it like the orbit or something? Don't think so. Like, what even is there? This usually goes to like the technicians and everything. Do we have a technician here? Let me check. It's usually where it goes, huh?
Don't worry, we'll take good care of your ship.
Sure, where is your... Where is your booth? It's already the stuff I kinda want to try to use, but maybe not all of it. Do you think an NPC is not here or something?
Relax, have a good one.
That ain't one either. How do we get there? Let's try to get in the orbit, see what happens. See what happens in the orbit then. Not very safe flight there. Not really. It did move though, at least. Kinda. Kinda. Nope, they did not. Bro, where is it? That's where I kinda wish you could actually, you know, just fly in the atmosphere. I think this technician that's supposed to be here and provide the upgrades and stuff.
Don't worry, your ship's in good hands.
Hey there.
Not the random ones, but the one that actually should be around here. But for some reason, he isn't. The problem is like I can't see where to land on the planet where he can be. Like, that clearly isn't it. Hey, Skibble. Hello. How we doing? That's the same guy again,
We'll
too.
take good care of your ship.
Where is your boss? The boss is flying somewhere, looks like. How do we do that now then? I mean, it's a relevant quest though anyway, but still. Yeah, the gravity is normal here, so I can't really lift off here. Nice keyboard, nice. Yeah, it is super good. Eliza P is super good. The game +2 even already there. Some dedication. Nah, I only did one. Only did one. It was good though. It was very good. Come back. Give me a ride. Don't mind that. The whole new game +2, Have you tried Lord of the Fallen? They have like limited range, just all the weapons, so it's probably not gonna work. How do we get this one down here? Haven't tried yet. Let's see. Let's see. Can we fast travel to this? Probably not. What if this is just gonna get me in? Probably. Hmm. Maybe it will work now. Feels floaty enough. Let's see. Let's see. It's still there. Guess I'm just gonna cancel that one. Whatever. Get another star parcel. Fine. Ah, can I though? They're kind of okay quests. Pretty simple too. We can't understand not being able to do them. Never lucky. There's like ocean everywhere too, so I can't even land anywhere. The full ocean one. It seems like it, alright. Well, the Fallen, some of the bosses and stuff were really good. Like the beginning of the game was super good. Now later some of them became kinda not that good. Not that good, especially, and then the end was just kinda like, bro. No. But the early game was super nice. Like horse and boss and everything, like some of the bosses there, they were insanely good. Like mechanically and everything. Like was really using all that, you know, you have at your disposal and what game gives you. Yeah, that too. Apparently they are, well, first of all, they're working on it constantly. They're going ham. Second, they did patch that when I was playing. In early areas, actually, they did patch it. So, didn't get nerfed myself. And I think recently they also kind of like switched the balance tuning. Like they made bosses harder, I think, and mobs easier or something like that. So that overall, I think, is good. Hey, Gulshan, hello. How are we doing? So that actually is pretty good, eh? Alright, how do we get this guy back? Man, I kind of wish there would be like low gravity here, then I would be able to like fly up there. Nah, maybe with like the skip back, but nah, I don't think so. Low gravity I could, eh? Let me in. See, good shot, I see. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Enjoying it. Enjoying it. There is the ocean. There's like literally nothing there. Like, I think it's one of the NPCs who just kind of like pee poofed here. We probably need to reset him.
Have a good one.
Yeah, because there is no technician that's supposed to actually, you know, be interactive. Let you fix your stuff. So I assume that was the one we needed to deliver to, and that one is there. If I maybe we can salvage it still. I was Dark Tide now. I heard after patches it's actually pretty good.
Ryujin Industries is looking for
But yeah, Lord of the Fallen was, even like when I played, was really nice. Let's back to Spaceport. It actually could be here somewhere. That's a good shot, I see. Below there. That ain't it. There was a way outside. Maybe that actually works. Yeah, how is it now? How is the Dark Tide nowadays? Still same shit. Come back. Can actually fly that far. That might take a while though. I think it's stopped moving now though, right? Yeah, that's the limit. Ah, come on. Just wanted to see. Skip back, maybe I would be able from there. If I can climb even higher here. That's still not high enough though, so... What if I try to get on cargo? On the cargo ship, and maybe we'll still lost enough until we get there. Hey, Silk. How we doing, man? Is this mission deliver the parcel? Like, I think one of these dudes here either managed to kind of like get stuck on the ship and fly, or fall maybe, and somehow he's there now, I guess. I do kind of believe that that's what happened when, remember the paratroopers dudes, when they were like, don't trust the waypoint? Yeah, the guy is not here though, that's the thing. He's supposed to be there. Technician, I guess, that we need to deliver that stuff to. That's usually who you deliver them, right? But there is no like interactive technician here, that's the problem. There's only like regular, you know, non-interactive ones that you can talk to. And they don't really, you know, initiate dialogue or something. So this actually like what happens, I think, when they get like kind of despawned. Like the paratroopers guys, remember when I was like starting the fight and the ship that was supposed to drop them was starting to fly away before they even dropped. And when they like fly high enough, the ship kind of drops them and they just like stay in the sky. Sometimes they fall, some of them stay in the sky, and even they get teleported somewhere in the sky. So I think it's one of those cases. Technician in there? Yeah, I don't see him though. Like, let's see, maybe there is another one. Like, there is a bunch of technicians, but maybe I should try to wait for some time. Maybe when there's like some sort of loop. Even though technicians, I think, here kind of 24/7. They don't go sleep or something. A blessing the bug in the first 30 minutes, yeah. I was thinking about some weird plans, and I will try them. There will be low gravity, I could do it, but yeah, there's no low gravity here, sadly. Like, these technicians are not interactive, like. This one apparently even... Okay.
Your ride is safe with us.
Okay, the ship is
Don't
coming.
worry. We'll
Yeah,
take
these are all the usual ones. There is one inside also, usually. So they're like silent there. Yeah, totally believe you did. Yeah, there was one here, but I guess he went somewhere, and he's also not interactive, so...
Hey there.
Okay, I wanted to try some Pepeja shit. Let me try. Classic Bethesda, yeah. The thing is I can cancel the quest, and I feel like I'm not gonna get another one until I finish this one. Not like it matters, it's like just a side little shit, but, I mean, they're kinda nice. Okay, wait for it. Can get in, I bet, yep. And they do deliver me some free shit. Where can I jump high enough? Come on, I'm gonna fly soon. Huh? Hold. Come on. Okay, that will do. But I think they actually depart in that direction. So I want to see. That will do. The vendor sign thing? Wait, what is that? What's the vendor sign thing? I can install that on your ship too, the Mauler. Oh, you mean the like the terminal thingy? Yeah, you can only sell their stuff. That's it. Can only sell stuff there. I do feel that he somehow managed to actually fly, and then it got dropped when the ship despawned. Maybe we'll see. Maybe that was just like his last location. I think the technician not supposed to be on this though. Unless somehow from like the main. Because that's what happened with the dudes that that I was messing around with on one of those missions. Extra option in the delivery quest. I think it like straight up just went into the trading. We'll try, sure. But I think I did, and I just sold stuff there. And don't think there was anything else. Maybe you can sell the delivery parcel though, technically. Alright, we'll check. Come on, man. It's time. Time to fly. It's gonna be automated with no pilot, right? As usual. Shouldn't show up in the cell ocean, let's see. Can technically get like stuck in this one. It still can despawn later anyway, so. Bro, it's time. Schedule. No technicians on this in general. Taking a while, man. Come on. Might not be able to return safely though. Actually. But yeah, I still kinda want to do it for science anyway. Maybe would skip back. Console command for that technician happened to others, I see, alright. Classic. Just want to know what happened to him. Does it also like invalid your playthrough if you use console or something here? Not that I really care about those achievements, especially on Game Pass, but still. Guess we could do that. But yeah, I still want to see what happens with them. Because I guess they don't die, since the marker still stays. Huh? So what's this? Purgatory. No, they do have that stuff, alright. I mean, it's not like I really care much, though. He's in the water, I see. It doesn't really look like it, though. I mean, technically he should just fall and be in the water. Maybe we can find him in the water. You don't die in the water, right, I think? Come on, depart. It's time. What will fix this quest, yeah. I've been seeing the NPCs like half disappearing in the bar stand yesterday. That's not the clip I posted. Oh, I haven't posted the clip yet. Yes, today. Actually, one sec. I'm just gonna. After we're done with that, gonna schedule it to post then. Yesterday was a lot of shit, so I need to still return to the VOD and get some more clips there. Oh, there we go. So it should drop me around that place still. And, no, actually way earlier. Maybe because I just like slide down though. Unlucky. Way too fast. Took damage there. Come on, dude. You should be in the water somewhere here then. Can actually survive. Doesn't really seem like it though. They put some kill boxes here. No kill boxes. There's no way out instead of except for the fast travel. Oh yeah, you can go in the water, true. Even PP hope and stuff. The whole planet is water though, so you can swim for a while. Maybe it's like the place where they unload, so if you get close enough for the actual position, they just respawn or something. Doubt it though. Any bigger krakens? Ah, there it is. Yep, you just need to get close enough for them to spawn. I guess you're gonna live here then, fine. Bro, are you good? I got your parcel. Where are you, bro? Unlucky, man. I fell too deep. He fell too deep. Maybe now he will respawn, though. Is he moving? He walking. Where are you walking, dude? There you are. Get up. Just swim up, bro. So he's not getting out of the water? No, he's actually going up. He's swimming up, dude. Look at him. He's fighting. Actually swimming to the side, probably, more like. Oh, the secret aliens, man. Maybe when he could dive. Yep. That actually also kind of Pepeja, I agree. Okay, I think he's just moving from rather than moving up. Oh wait, I'm sinking now too, right? No, it's just be moving the light, I guess. Get up. Brother. He's right there. Just initiate the dialogue, that would be nice. That would be actually fun. Some wall could be, I know how he got that way though. Like he actually, like, it seemed like he, actually maybe he didn't fall, it was just the marker moving. Still though, I guess maybe NPCs do sink kinda, right? Instead of swimming, I'm not sure actually. Okay, let's see. And what can we do with you there? I wonder. You running? Now you're talking, eh? Is he running deeper? Just kill and respawn him later, I wonder. Supposed to get stunned and, you know, float. Is he dead now, actually? Jetpack. Some underwater weapons for that. You just like push him back there. Sudo, I see. Alright, thank you, man. Yeah, I think he is dead. Yep. Or oh, he's like dying but not dead. I guess he can finish him off. Can you like crawl there? I'm not sure if you can crawl up there somewhere, but still. Can finish these guys off, I guess. Crawl there. Yeah, just wonder if there's a way to kind of like despawn and respawn him later. Let's try to do it this way. Is everyone dead now? There he is. Oh, he's teleporting. He got closer. But the multiplayer, I see, I see. Yeah, the thing is, like, if he gets close enough, maybe he can get on this thing. And then at least we can work with that. I think maybe if I despawn and respawn again. Maybe he'll be a bit mad at me, though. What's up?
No worry. We'll take good care of your ship.
Your boss is there. Take good care of him. Oh, did we? Oh, wait a second. Dark. It seems like you got deeper there or something. How do you even do this, man? Yeah, that sounds weird. That seems kind of weird there. And again, it's the same shit probably. Come back. Don't get a good spawner energy here. Now that we kind of did load him in. It's already this way somewhere. Dude's all over the place. Oh. Oh, nice. The water. Come on. Nice, stationary. Well, if I go close, it's gonna be again. Where did that fly? Nice gun. Right here. Doubting how you doing? No, no, he's not there probably. Yeah, he's gonna get like spawn somewhere far again, probably. Unlucky. Unlucky, man. Yeah, I can't really outsmart that. I can't outsmart that. It's like switching locations though. But yeah, I think it's also kind of the Pepeja marker. Get close, it probably like spawns somewhere else. And loads in. It seems close. Can my recon thingy find him there? Doesn't seem like it. Why? I wasn't even moving. Unlucky. Let's come back home. You can do it. I already even killed you. Technically. Just make so you can kill them and then there's gonna be new technician promoted. That would be realistic. You still would need to hunt them underwater though. So that would be quite the mission. I'm supposed to scan like for some enemies, but or actually maybe it's only on enemies. I think it shouldn't. Yeah, it's for everyone. Brother Ben, come back. Oh yeah, we can cancel it back up, but that's kind of boring though. I guess we're just gonna continue with other quests. Can I just actually... Can't drop these, can cancel the quest. Come on. Enter and re-enter the tile. Doesn't really do much. I mean, we could try, sure. And last time didn't help. Maybe now that I kind of like... did reset him once, maybe that will help. Probably not though. It's just there's like a new weird spot for him. Instead of in the skies, now it's in the depths. Shura. Yeah, why they didn't make like some sort of check to like, you know, respawn them or something. Especially vital NPC since you can't even kill anyway. I wouldn't mind even killing and failing the quest. Didn't even show the core for some reason. That's fine.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright
And now it shows outside again. Let's see, is he in disguise again or not? Not in the skies, but underwater now, yeah. That's his new home. So before it was up there, now he's here. Maybe if you like do it enough and lucky enough, you can get him to like despawn and respawn on the platform. Kinda doubt it though. Yeah, get close. It's probably gonna go like all the way very far. Hey G, good morning. Yeah, gonna respawn somewhere there probably now. But there's a way to kind of respawn him to not go too deep. Now he's not falling actually, maybe I should try. Maybe he's not gonna go that deep with despawn and respawn. Maybe it's so deep I can't even actually trigger the... trigger him for loading. Well, it worked in the air though. Okay. I can see him there. The slow-mo. Come on. Just wait until morning or something for this shit though. Dude, how far you are? It's closer in the air. Yeah, that seems like to reach the area though. Yeah, should be. My bro, swim up. Have a package. Don't detect him down there. Yeah, this time he's not even like close to the surface like before. Come on, man. Brother. Unlucky. Seems way too deep. Spawning him back from the air was at least doable. This already not so. That bug. This already not so. Never lucky baby reach. Close to the surface by any chance? Probably not. Trying to salvage Toad's mistakes. The Toad's design, but I guess not possible. Funny like skip back or something. Does seem kind of closer now. I think it's the same area. Okay, it seems closer to surface, but probably not. Oh, Ducky. But why can't you, like, at least cancel the quest then? That would make things easier. Just get another parcel somewhere.
I love you guys.
Oh shit, Dick. Welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. 3 years indeed. Been some time. I'm already nearing 6 total soon. Next year. Next year early. Insane. Yeah, I don't think you can do anything with these. Like even this thing. Not exactly. Doesn't let you sell those. Turn those in. Unfortunately. So it's only the console option to bring it back. I guess you're gonna live there. We can keep doing other stuff. I already did deliver some of those parcels. I don't think they give you new ones when you already have one. That's the thing. Which I guess is whatever. Can get some credits. Don't remember how much XP was that, but I assume it wasn't that much anyway. So I guess whatever. That dude's just gonna stay there. No one will ever know that I was shooting him there. And no one will ever know. Actually, if I like spawn and see what happens, will he be mad that I was shooting him there? But not really. Let's try. Now, do we get the console? The usual stuff doesn't work. They need like some sort of insane shenanigans to enable that stuff. I doubt it. Toggle your insights. Feels good, man. It's finding the right button. No, that's totally not the regular one. And not the usual one. I don't have that one. Well, I mean, I do have the tilde button usually. That ain't it. 1 second. If I do this, okay. If I do this, it works. Certain console commands. Let's see. The usual. Without space even.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy.
It goes in there. Not even med there. Alright, I see how it is. Saved from swimming though. See how it is. How do the way those disable? I would assume it, but that's the game that shouldn't even disable stuff. Let me check actually. 1 sec to do one thing. While I'm at it, one moment. I read this. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay. It actually can even bork you even if you use it once. Cook. Let's see how does it display itself then. They actually modded to re-enable. Supposed to say like modded or something now. Does it do? Or it's only when I save after that.
Anything I can help you with? Need some work done?
Okay, we
You
have
the
this for
courier?
you.
Star parcel.
So let's see if we do it now, I guess. Will this be the one? It's supposed to say somewhere that it was. Kinda don't really see it. Or is it in not a thing here? Like where can you even attract that? Status somewhere maybe? No, not really. Not sure. If that actually applied anything. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, it's separate save. Oh, you select character. This thing now. Ah, there's more than onboarded now. Ah, I see. And then it only leaves you with this stuff, I guess. Before dude got saved, I assume. Yeah, that was before that. I see how it works. All right. Can't really resalvage that, I guess. And to get all achievements, yeah, I guess it's kind of whatever. Anyway, though, that is actually true. Going for all of them here won't happen. And next time we'll be playing, probably the game will be modded into Oblivion anyway, so doesn't sound right with Bethesda game though. Might not want to mod things into Oblivion. At least try to do it into Morrowind. Yeah, that does indeed sound like not the best experience anyway, probably. What kind did they do? Let me see, did they add like some sort of explore every planet possible? Take a geek hello. Oh, you actually needed to do the Nuka World stuff for that? Yeah, Nuka World was garbage. That is true. That is true. Let me see. That actually doesn't seem like that crazy though, or? Okay, they do have crazy stuff, alright. Yes, they do. Not super crazy, but I guess they do have some. Like how some of them are like 0% complete, when I already was kind of working on those, huh? I wonder how that counts. You know, it's not like I really care about that parcel anyway. So I guess kind of whatever. Not sure if they even work, to be honest. Sure they even work. I guess we're gonna keep that guy as the monument for the quality development there. Okay, 1 second there. Let's see. Yes, we just need this one and it will be fine. But if we go this one, there is only one, and we can just delete it probably. That should work, I guess. Can hard to check it though, because the tracker of that stuff is already kind of weird here. See, you can see, huh? Oh, was the id? Well, yes or no, though. Yes or no? It worked now, though. Because of that. Did it work it now? No, I didn't. Nice. Yeah, is this guy gonna stay there as the memorial then? Okay, so now there is none. That should be good. I guess, maybe. We'll see. Let me check it somehow. Can we check it somehow? I wonder. We'll see. It's weird that it shows like the 0% complete. Like how? Why? Yeah, whatever. It doesn't work. Then that is another Pepeja stuff on Bethesda's side. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, we're gonna keep that guy as a memorial now. Not like that quest is needed anyway. It's just a side little quest. Unless something more important gonna get worked, that also might happen. Guess we'll see. Guess we'll see in the future if we'll need that again. Alright. They're not super impossible with all that she was for now in this one. Except some of the Pepeja stuff there, obviously. Connected to the outposts, planets, and all that stuff. But yeah, this guy is basically stuck in the water forever now. Let's see if we'll land like a good RNG and he will be saved. Before he was stuck in the sky. Then I managed to get him down from there. But you see what do I say? Well, you know, he didn't like you having the weapon out. That's kind of understandable, at least. That is not well. That's actually also understandable. Dude just fell from the platform, but like, at least make them die and they respawn or something. Then, if they do, actually, do you take full damage on the water? I don't think so, right? Probably not. Let's see what do I say. Yeah, you don't. Makes sense. No, well, solar system maybe, but I kind of doubt it though. I kind of doubt it. Basically, kind of like in an unloaded state now, I think. And when you get close, they get loaded. That's when he fell from the skies into the water. From here, though, I can't even load him anymore. Like, he's so deep in the water or something that even if I come close, it doesn't do anything. So it's weird. Thing is, he was like right there. If only I could talk to him in the water. He could talk from underwater when I killed him there, though. But he also didn't die, really. He also didn't really actually die. So yeah, that's a weird one. But I mean, that's like the most canonic, I guess, you know. The most canon issue of Bethesda games. NPCs falling somewhere. Fallout 3 and Megaton. That dude was falling regularly. The one with the... Did you need to like fix the pipes for him or something like that? Like collect some junk or something? And that dude was constantly just falling under. And the thing is there, they did die. I think when they fall. And they needed to resurrect him back again. Just for the quest. But it's like the super lethal quest, so whatever. I don't really care too much. Maybe they're not really gonna be bothering me with spawning the parcel ship anymore then. I don't mind. Alright, let's continue. So yeah, I do have some of these. We do have some of this. Yeah, we can also, while I'm here actually, join the Corpa. Yeah, why not? They should, but all decided not to, yeah. It seems like they only kind of like do and move stuff when you close. I guess in general kind of went for a little bit of sort of like realism there in that sense, but considering everything else is broken, you probably shouldn't. Alright, 10 by interview, let's go. Corporate time. That'd be so good if I could get that shit back though. Get that guy somehow. That would be nice. From underwater.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
Like a little Arasaka.
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know.
That's really nice of you.
And hopefully I have some answers.
I wish we could do it on the way though, on the go.
Between you and me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting.
It's secret
I
now.
heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogene is furious. Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless.
That's all this like
still knows how to
blinking
behave
there.
around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much. Oh wow, you're serious? Well, Ryujin is the tech industry leader in the settled systems, mostly known for neuroamps which exploded on the scene about 15 years ago. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, various quality of life improvements for the home. We're like a full package. If you really want more info, I'd recommend reading up at one of the kiosks. They've got this company's entire history listed.
Well,
At
actually,
least
that we
the
did
history
read.
they want you to know.
That we actually did read.
Good. That's not keep Imogene waiting too long.
But that was a while
And
ago.
the offer still stands if you need someone to
That
show
was
you
like-
the way.
Quest accepted on day 1 or something.
Of course, follow me.
And them day 1 quests. But I do have a bunch of stuff
This
on me. I
curtain
should
wall
probably
we're on
actually
is the
ditch
main
whatever.
operations level. It's where the grunt work happens for this department. Research, data entry, more busy work than you can stand. Most of the
Pretty
people here
good,
are
huh?
technicians
Already
that
like
report to Yuko.
1.5 hours of trying to
Operatives
fix
that
some
report
bug
to Imogene.
without console. Apparently not. But it wasn't critical, so whatever. He's trying to save the poor technician. Now that I use console and load it back in, maybe achievements will be borked anyway after that. Not that I care
And
really, but
here we
you
are.
know.
Good luck in there. I'll probably see you on your way out.
That's quite the spacesuit. I'd be impressed if this wasn't a job interview. Don't tell me you're intimidated by a little office chair.
Sure. The fucking Mantis. Yes.
All right. Just to get a few things straight here, I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations
window troll.
Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So,
It's easy, could I
let's get this
say?
over with. Why do you want to work
Insane
for Ryujin
mode.
Industries?
It's by corporate background. Let's flex the knowledge.
It's good to see you're familiar with and appreciate our work here. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this?
Can we though?
I can't help but wonder if that's why you're here today and not behind bars, considering your track record. And yes, of course we know you have one. Yuko's algorithm at least hasn't failed us there. Your past is not a concern, for now. Just know that we have ways of keeping an eye on you around here. How motivated are you to succeed?
The corpus speech
All
fully.
in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
5 years, huh? We do have the scientific stuff though going. This also we kinda do have. Let's try this one.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place for that. Considering your education, I'm sure you could reasonably find a place in that department. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a
That's simple.
probationary period? Of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogene Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Easy job, man. See? That's simple. How could you not find the job, man? A game shows you how it's done. So like some of the result of like some like the survey of like the company's managements and everything, and like half the companies said that they will increase the salary of their employees. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's some nice survey you have there. And Ryujin, how we do, man? That survey does indeed seem right. I should offload. Actually, I don't even have much to offload, to be honest. How about so heavy then? And all the weapons. Oh yeah, I also lost the carry capacity stuff I had. Yeah, Mantis suit is quite heavy. See, Ryujin, I see. No, we're about to find out. We're about to find out. Maybe we go to the ship real quick. I'm just gonna ditch a bunch of stuff I don't currently really need. I don't need to carry all their arsenal on me. It's kinda nice to try different weapons. That's actually fun. It's actually fun to do different stuff. I would have this on me. This I can sell. Now let's keep one for sniper money. This we could keep. This. They're nice but boring though, like just the regular white weapons. They already get dropped. I think I should sell these, whatever. Not a sniper. This is the one that ammo is a little more scarce. Keep this. Oh, this I need to sell. It's nice, but I already used it for a while. I'm getting better shit now. Might as well. Let's go. Outfitters, medical, mining league. Guess have some resources there. This sell today.
See? I
We
told
can
you.
get some
Who's all this
contracts
place?
here.
Ridiculous, right?
Why would someone open a mining supplies
So
business
glad you
on
stopped
an
by
ocean?
today.
Oh yeah, I have some quests with this
Take
guy
it
actually, I think.
I can't believe this place is still open. I give it a
Welcome, welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face.
We should look around and see if there's something we can buy.
Yeah, sure. You want
The first time I'd laid eyes on this building, I felt the same way. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day.
What happened to you with no health?
I don't
Damn
know.
son, what a question.
I suppose I would be at Neon's mercy. Just another failed dreamer, walking the streets and living in a sleep crate.
Sleep crate sounds coffee though. That's some comfy stuff.
That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose. You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my
It's
friend.
time for some radiant quests.
I've
Get you
come
some
up
war or
with an
something.
idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business, and you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group.
Seen that before somewhere.
Many in Neon keep to their own, and I believe this is why we failed. James Newell and his Merchant Alliance friends are on the right track, but all they do is spend their time complaining, never solving. We must unify, band together, and help each other out. Then, when one of us falls, the others can reach down and help him rise from the dust. In the meantime, we will refer people to each other's shops, perhaps even promote sales together. It would benefit us all.
A bundle of some ore with coffee. Oh,
Have some
ooh,
mind.
shit. Thank you, Rev. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it a lot. That's a lot of buns, dude. Huh? Thank you, man. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Destroying the gold, man. It's already gone. You keep just burying it, man. Feels good, Mondo. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea
Just
the weight
burying
you
it
have lifted
deeper
from my
there.
shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
A Popoga indeed. Hey, dream with that. Started rolling the gentian pool down.
Take as long as you need. I can wait. Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world. I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers passing through the Volai system on their prospecting journeys. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. And by God, I've paid the price.
Spoilen. Let's go into Modello. Now all the stuff that goes above any goals and that goes into the fund for the next travel.
Certainly, my friend.
That's about as expensive than my rise. You never know. Oh, that you never know. I'll get a bunch of this stuff. Some you need the gear shit there. Might as well. But really, I do usually need a bunch. I'm gonna sell you some. I'll go ditch
I
the
really
resources.
appreciate what you are doing for me, friend.
Go ditch some resources. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Wasn't there the cross on the other side too? It was. actually. Can I just do it from here? I should be able to. Seems like we can. There we go. I'm in. Let me in. Alright, terrible.
Yes. Hi. Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
Pick up an order.
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
Mad there.
Like, who knows? I looked at someone wrong. The coffee wasn't hot. They didn't even have the decency to tell me. They just had security escort me out of the building, like some criminal. You don't even know your own boss's boss? Ularu is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. If she smells blood in the water, you're dead.
Not my problem, bro.
Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me. I bet Ularu was just waiting for the moment to hire you. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me.
Fuck.
You want to talk?
You Pepeja?
I'll tell you what. You get one
Korpalaisesti
chance to
denk.
prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed.
Mistakes, sir.
Good. Not yet.
I think we should be able to get just 3 pluses there and that's it. For the ones.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. Look, at some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down.
Maybe one they send.
Let's just say, Ryujin doesn't like loose ends. Chen fired me, and now she's gonna see me as a liability. And that's why it's just a matter of time before our paths cross again. Okay, and when they do, I'm just hoping you'll listen to me, like I listened to you.
Should probably just kill you. No.
Figured. Promises aren't exactly in the Ryujin spirit. I guess that's my cue to leave. Let's just hope we never see each other again.
It's a little gun there, so I kinda doubt it. I'm not worth it. The line already disappeared.
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them. Ryujin has connections everywhere. Even Benjamin Bayou. You know, the ferryman that runs Neon? They're practically untouchable around here. Just getting in with them, you're setting yourself up for life. Well, provided you don't get fired first, of course. Tomo had been Ryujin's errand boy for some time now. Lots of ambition. Dying to get up that food chain, if you know what I mean. He always seemed really nice, so a stunt like that? I never saw it coming.
The big order.
Yes, of course. Here it is. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
Stupid fucking mistakes, man. And don't fuck up the grind. Time to deliver that cool thing. I run it in my spacesuit. Yeah, fuck your suits.
I hope that coffee is still
The
hot
regular
considering
ones.
the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup?
The ex-employee.
Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
Easy life.
No more coffee errands, but depending on how you look at it, the word errands technically still applies. Let me explain. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
True.
Like any good corporation, we consider what we do here to be a trade secret. If others knew and
Every
communicate
time, so
actions,
easy.
it would take away our edge. Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful approach is necessary. You're basically removing obstacles from the equation. In any case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to create a more desired outcome. This may be through a conversation or presenting some new information. It's all very situational, as you'll soon see. Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are
Yeah,
eagerly
free coffee.
waiting for you in the conference room.
Feels good, man. A free coffee.
Don't cause any trouble.
What was there? Didn't notice that one. What's up? I'm gonna be talking to you all.
You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up, which hopefully won't be often.
Sure. Understood.
Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Actually not annoying. Feels good, man.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations. Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
None.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Let's see.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you.
Do you like what you see? Quite the specimen.
Sounds like something my son would say. And no, I don't mean that as a compliment. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse.
I'm a kind of a ranger myself already.
Administrator Bayou runs Neon and is on the Freestar Collective's
True,
Council of
true.
Governors. We have a long-standing symbiotic relationship due to the contributions that Ryujin Tower brings to Neon. For one, our connections with Bayou automatically grant us a slight connection with the Rangers.
Oh, yeah, the mom of the ranger
He has
here.
some amount of influence with his seat on the Council of Governors. But our strongest connection is local, with Ranger Price.
I know him.
Yes, you have quite the history with the Freestar Rangers yourself. Which is why I hope you won't be an issue. Let's hope your best is good enough.
That's his mom, I see.
So, fetching coffee one minute, and junior operative the next. Gamden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around.
Barista triple check the grind.
Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terra Brew coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions.
Classic.
Well, neuroamps for one. They aid in mental illness, confidence boosting, and focus. Drone robots for maintenance and security, tranquility for relaxation, Arbron for protection. Your work only helps us improve and expand upon these products that so many people love and benefit from. I get your point, but if anything, take comfort in knowing that you're the one deciding the methods behind your assignments. Not only that, but corporate espionage is the norm. Ryujin just handles it better than most. Competitor operatives have done far worse to accomplish less. Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Super promotions. Sounds good, eh?
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
Don't get
That
caught.
doesn't surprise me. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We've reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now.
A big mistake.
My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers.
And then we get the access.
That's up for you to determine. Think of it as the creative aspect of your job. There's always more than one way to get a job done around here. think of it as a lesson that Kelt Corp gets to learn the hard way.
Sure.
Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at Kelt Corp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Let's see.
There's always work to be done. Face yourself.
Oh, we need some Giga stealth for these.
My eye on you.
An exit through here.
My next assignment.
Come on. Let me get there. This way.
I'd hate to be a missile.
Oh, we need the super stealth, so we can go with the super speech there. I do have decent hacker mod at least, so that will do. And the stealth I didn't really level. Ain't nobody got time for that. Maybe eventually. Without leveling it, it seems very scuffed.
Word is the Borealis. You know the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost.
Oh, the killed Corp. I overheard the quest there. Another one.
If you're here to buy, I'm afraid we only sell direct to retailers. Again, look, you can tell Mr. Okadibo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression. But in your... Wait a minute. Have I screwed this up again? Oh, damn. You aren't here about Mr. Okadibo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover
What if
McKenna,
so
but
I
you can
am?
call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst.
People to represent him. Huh?
Sure. I think he's afraid that I won't be here. And he'll have to deal with my father. Someone who has a lot less patience than I do. Just a few weeks ago, he paid some poor fella to come up here and request a bit more time to pay back his debt. That's why I snapped at you like that. I thought he'd done it again. That's kind of you. This mess with
some
Mr.
cool story
Okadibo
there.
over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game. It's a shop over in Akuchi Market. You know, the plaza next to Ryujin Tower? They sell all sorts of mining supplies and raw materials. It's a fine little shop, well stocked and immaculate. Mr. Okadibo is the owner. He's a lovely, lovely man. But his aspirations are one grav jump longer than his business instincts. If only you knew. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keldcor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
Yes,
You'd be willing
yes.
to help out. That's awfully kind of you. Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okadibo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you?
Sure.
That'd be splendid. Just amazing. If you can get his debt
Well,
off
we kinda
my
got
conscience, I'd be
a
grateful.
request from him.
It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise.
Let's see.
We're a tech company that primarily specializes in mining operations. We handle everything from individual standalone units to fully engineered outpost systems. Basically, if it's made of rock, our gear chews it. Might not be as glamorous as some of the other corps in this building, but it pays the bills. When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater
Can
to
just go
travelers
underwater.
passing through our system, but it's clearly backfired.
Yeah, we see that you can do that here.
For now, but let's not mistake my position for what it really is. A test set out by my father. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next of kin. But I'm guessing he's not sure if I'm ready to take over the company. So he shuttles me out here for two reasons. One, to flash a friendly face for our clients he flies out here as a perk. And two, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. He's a real piece of work. Niall? Oh, he's the CEO of Kelp Corp. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you.
Hilton.
Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand the name Clover. I mean, seriously, Clover? Our family's Irish, for God's sake. I don't think he could have possibly been more on the nose with that name. Ha ha, very funny, Dad.
Let's see.
Have a fine day.
Go talk with that dude there. I mean, just go in there. They're probably not gonna be very happy about that, if they do. Maybe they don't really care.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
Hello.
Maybe they do, and not care really.
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break at my desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth open.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline.
More like one of those months. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terrabrew right now.
Yeah? I'll go with you. We can pick up an extra for Chloe if she asks.
Howdy.
Okay. Hello.
The insane accent and stuff, yeah.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
So they're just like playing here. Business at Saburi is keeping me up at night. You can see how it's starting to wear on him, personally and professionally. You're an honorable man. I probably wouldn't allow him to accept my money, but what he doesn't understand is the game is rigged, and even in good times, variable interest rates are designed to landslide you. What I want is to give him a fair shake. I may not believe in every idea he has, but I believe in him. Just needs a financial partner who can offer some direction, someone who has his best interests at heart. Won't lie, given my position, it may be a conflict, but my feelings for him aside, I really do want to help. Let's see. See how it is. Okay, we need to find some PC they have here too. Like this one, for example. As soon as everyone's out, maybe.
Are you supposed to be here?
Maybe.
Not interested.
Like this, we're not doing anything saucy here. Please go to that for that break that you mentioned. That would be very poog, eh? Let's keep walking around.
What? I'm working here?
It's time for a break. See, waiting here until night also not gonna change a thing, probably. Alright, that one left. This one here, though. I'm sure maybe he's not gonna notice. Ah, you back? Come on.
Hand it over. That's mine. I'll take that. Thank you.
And on the box. Why? Why do you want the box?
Miss McKenna treats her employees like family.
Whatever. I'll actually get that done here. I'm gonna get noticed with this guy there. Upload them.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
I should do. Hopefully that getting caught for the box not gonna change stuff. It's kinda weird though. It didn't actually trigger anything. Oh, that was a weird one. Let's go there first and return to him. Still have his quest also that I need to do with the flyers. Sure if that will help much to his business. But I guess we can check. Okay, they have the tranquility here stuff. Maybe I can find the one that I need for the craft. Into dev, hello. How we doing?
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogen says.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
Oh, Vintville.
Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup
Doing good, man. Doing good.
You get my drift.
I'm doing pretty
The cleaner
good.
your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
Clean and maximum payout.
Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing.
The train badge? Would the train badge disappear?
One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company. The inspection will be similar to an audit. These things are usually pretty thorough. Filing cabinets, desks. I trust you can be smart about it.
Sure. I'm doing the legal work for this company. Yeah, seems like it. Wait, is it like the train badge actually like changes? I mean, I don't even know how that shit works really. The train badges and stuff. Does it change the owners or something? So it just participated and it stays, huh?
We want a clean and careful job. Obviously, we don't want any bad press at this point, or we could lose the deal. I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of Aquila City.
The top gifter and top bid cheers get the badges, let's see. It's interesting. I mean, that shouldn't really change. That shouldn't really change. Unless it did long ago, though. 'Cause, yeah, there wasn't much of that going since, you know, February last year, I guess. We just got replaced by something. Can you see? Maybe it's there somewhere.
Good. This one should be easy to pull off.
Holy shit.
Rado has their own building, unlike Keltcorp. So at least there's only a single layer
Thank
of
you,
security
sir.
to deal with.
Thank you, Dedeva.
What's the slate we need you to plan?
That's insane.
Those confidential files that'll cast a
Insane.
perfect negative light on our friends.
TB Procat. Who's?
Get going.
Belial, Dion. Cities RNX 500 in window. Welcome. And welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, Dedev. Thank you, sir. Someone else has it now. It literally was only you, really. Like, we haven't had like any trains for a while, that's for sure. For a long while.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
Has it hit an expired timer? The expired timer does sound like it could be the case, though. Yeah, that could be the case, I guess.
Keep out of my way.
Because, yeah, there was no trains or anything for a while. The train game like 3 days ago, yeah. That I did. That I did. I don't think everyone who just participated in the train and did something during the train get the badge. I had no idea, actually. I had no idea.
I love you guys.
Oh yeah, we had some. Okay, we have like 3 quests. 2 quests with the same dude.
We have a moment. Say hello to my wife, Rosa.
Sure.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Problem with him, eh?
Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe.
You keep your place
By
safe.
standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money, I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection.
No, there's the post conductor one. Where do you have that one then? So I guess you can have that one. And then you need to have a new one. Alright, let's see. We don't have the post one either. That's weird, huh? That's weird, huh? And the current objective? Oh, we're just working for the Corpi. Just climbing the ladder for the Corpi. Let's see, let's see.
You look, a lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs. Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense.
Hey Jordy, hello.
If you'll forgive the outburst,
How we doing, man?
I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
A little bit of oiling is indeed very nice. It is always appreciated. For sure.
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbass processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since.
A letter from Saburo.
Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. You might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me.
See the deve say. You will consider it today too. 4:30 on that Tuesday to go to the airport. I see. That's a little early for my standards too, even. And normally I try to like latest at 7 to wake up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say.
Some like low-key Oblivion merchants alliance there too, seems like.
Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intention.
The old character himself, yeah.
I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me. Watch your back out there.
She knows.
Renewals. Let me know if you need help with anything. Oh my, do I? That's awful. I should be taking better care of my customers. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. It's a little group James formed, with some of the other vendors on Neon. I'd call it more of a support group, because all they do is sit around and complain about how hard it is to run a business here.
It's all like important organization.
For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain businesses with some type of safety assurance fee scheme. We've been spared that indignity so far, but it's absolutely disgraceful this kind of thing is happening. He runs Sieghart's Outfitters. It's right outside the spaceport terminal. I suppose you could say he's our only real competition. If you ask me, he isn't such a terrible person. Please don't tell James I said that. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him. I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly, he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all. It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. I can't afford to fight back like my husband expects.
Ryujin is around asleep at 4 a.m. Been there before.
Well, thank you.
Now it's
I
about the
can't
boomer
remember the
gamers
last time
though.
a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help.
Hey 500, good morning.
It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do?
Not much I need, eh?
Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. But it's such a funny story. I can't resist. James and I used to work on the Chasm Bass line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extraction, just dealt with the leftovers. I was a supervisor on the line, and when the alarm went up that it had been stopped, I investigated. I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts and blind as a bat. The gut got in his eyes, you see. I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, he turned bright red. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra Brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Better times. Better times.
I used to be better before.
Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong.
Gotta resist.
Stop by again soon.
Newell's Goods. We have everything you could
Alright, which other merchants we get though? Probably some of these, eh?
Your dad's jumping in from where?
Paradiso. All this time we thought he was just being some miserable hermit on Aquila.
You think he finally regrets disappearing all those years ago?
No. I think he finally ran out of credits.
Some magic toad bottles here. I hear it. No, now it went silent.
He's gonna be out of luck.
Yeah. Ah, a customer. Feel free to spend your credits. Or get the hell out. Your pick.
Damn, son.
Yeah? You need something? If you're here for blend, I just had a new batch come in last night.
A mysterious name for a beverage.
No mystery, the name says it all. Look, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got a lot of business to take care of, so if you don't mind hurrying this along, that'd be great. As soon as word gets out, blend is back in stock. It's going to be a stampede. Probably because you can't buy it anywhere else except at my shop. And I mean anywhere. As in the entire settled systems. It's got a special blend of secret ingredients that you can only find in Neon.
Let's see. Secret ingredients.
I'm administrator of the city, but that job's taken. So I guess we're both shit out of luck. Let's get one thing straight. The recipe for blend dies with me, and there's nothing anyone can do or say that will make me change my mind.
See what I say? Yeah, heard it's pretty nice. Heard it's pretty nice.
You better get used to disappointment.
Seems pretty nice.
No, are you crazy? I've got a captive audience here. Business is booming. Blend is part of the Neon charm. It's iconic. Not to mention that Blend's mix of special ingredients can only be found here.
Getting them drugs, eh? Can't get them anywhere else.
What are you, the nosy type? Why do you care? But if you must know, business is good. It's always good. Blend is a local phenomenon. It gets people in the door. So are you going to buy any, or are you just gonna talk my ear off?
A business opportunity.
Whatever, just hand it over. I'll look at it on my own time.
Can you buy the recipe though?
It's got a special... Hey, if you're going to throw money at me, who am I to keep secret?
Oh, that's simple.
The primary ingredient
Yeah, here's the
blend
drugs.
is Aurora. The rest is the same crap you'd find inside a few liquor bottles. And a touch of sugar to wash it all down. There. Now that you're savvy to the main ingredient, you don't need to be yapping about it in public. Understood? For your information, the distribution of Aurora anywhere except the Astro Lounge is illegal. Off the books, that shit flows like water around the city.
Let's see. Can we make it ourselves now?
Got plenty of ice-cold drinks in stock. All day, all night.
Did it open any? Or maybe we need some higher level for that shit.
Blend is the best. Come on. Your secret's safe with me. What are the secret ingredients, huh?
Glad you like it.
I still don't have that.
I'm telling you how it's made.
Still none, eh?
If I go around telling you.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't seem like it actually.
Just tell me.
Don't push your luck. The ingredients will stay a goddamn
Just pay 2,500 credits, bro. Easy. And you have them. It's controller friendly. I mean, it should be. That's pretty much the game that should be pretty good for controller.
I wonder if I'll even recognize him.
First game was nice. First game was kind of like pretty much completely different genre though, but still. But yeah, Jordy, also if you want to go to the airport at 4:30 and not sleeping for that, careful with that shit. I did a few of those sessions of driving early morning with no sleeping. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice. You're totally not... don't have enough attention and everything, eh? Yeah, while driving, sleep deprived and everything, eh? It wasn't that good, eh? Slane was okay. Slane I flushed, actually. Volfars I did finish. Slane I did flush.
Sometimes, Styx, I wonder how things would have been different if I took a different path. If I flipped the coin of life and it came out heads instead of tails.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, you got a point. I would have screwed it up either way. The other day, Styx, I met a miner from Kazal.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get her either. Not at first.
Well, need to be into that kind of games, eh? Like, I'm in general not super into...
Was mine. Get it? Yeah, you get it, Styx. You're laughing under that thing. I can tell.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Same conversation.
Looking to blow a hole in something? If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them. Oh, I don't know. Stuff things in your pocket and run. Rob me at gunpoint. Shoot me in the head.
I've survived on Neon far too long to take any chances.
Sure.
Good. Then just buy what you want and get out of here. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department.
I think I get her though.
See that giant Model A right over there? Yeah, that Styx. And if I were you, I wouldn't get on his bad side. He has a very short temper.
Decent copium there, yeah. Surely it's coming soon.
That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal.
Track the person down. Really though.
Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you. Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that I'm not the most popular guy on the block, and that suits me fine. But this person took it too far, made it personal. I'm not about to let some delinquent hassle the only friend that I have. Huh.
Sure.
I'm glad you see Styx as more than just a possession.
No, my old robot friend,
did this to my buddy. Calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Abside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx.
Sure.
Warlord's one of the disciples, one of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Abside. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down and sent another to Reliant on a stretcher. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since, mostly by scaring away my customers and stealing my deliveries. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me, and he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx and sprayed him with paint. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx, and I'm done for. I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. I'm talking thousands of credits, but at least he'd make regular payments. One day the payment stopped, so I tracked him down. Found out he got mixed up with an Aurora dealer and fell from the upper platform. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a storage container. Guess what I found inside? Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but I'd say I did a pretty decent job getting Styx up and running.
Let's see. The same danger level as the Elden Ring DLC? Why is it on the danger level though? The Silk Song they be cooking for so long, that's true.
It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side during the Colony War. I was a ground pounder, slogged it out in the trenches with the troops. I did pretty well too, until an EM weapon took out our transport. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. Honestly, I consider myself lucky. Most of the other soldiers died in the crash. I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, I don't exactly have the easiest time making friends. That means I spend a lot of time talking to Styx, and Model A robots, they're not really programmed for casual conversation. The net result is I end up talking to a machine and looking like I'm out of my mind. Hell, maybe I am. do this, or what? Not something I'm interested in.
Unlucky.
Styx, how's this month looking?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I'm asking for the sales report.
Understood. Current data shows revenue has decreased 13.7%.
Yeah, so business sucks. Tell me something I don't know, Styx.
Affirmative. The word nurdle refers to a blob of toothpaste placed on the bristles of the toothbrush.
No, Styx, I didn't mean to literally tell me. Yeah, forget it. Good talk.
A DLC cooldown long can be longer than Souls games combined. In terms of time, I mean, yeah, it's been some time. It's been some time. Depends when it's gonna be out, though. I would assume on TGA we're gonna hear something about it. I mean, and before they're just gonna like drop it right then. Kinda doubt it though. I think they're gonna be doing again the high build-up stuff. But I mean, I'm not gonna go 1.5 years already, I guess. Yeah, that's quite. The zero, I see what that one does. What does that one do?
Need some. Yeah? What?
You're probably not into it, really.
Hey, I'm not here to rattle any cages. We get along just fine. As long as I stay out of their business, they stay out of mine. On the rare occasion that I've run into something that's red hot, Ranger Price swings by as a follow-up, we put our heads together and figure it out. It's never really been a problem. You can ask him if you like.
Let's see. Ah, the inputs earlier, I see, alright. Reducing the input lag, okay.
Hey, I'm not here to rattle any
Decreasing the FPS though, yeah, that's interesting.
Never really been a problem. Not interested.
What if we try it again?
Don't need it. Not interested.
Okay, now we're sure, I guess.
Not interested.
This time for sure. This time for sure. The medical probably not interested too.
Hey there. Got the shakes
Start
on?
falling there.
Don't worry. Doc Manning will fix you up.
Is it that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like a week. My whole body feels like it's crumbling.
Yeah. Coming
Oh,
down
the
off Aurora
junkies.
is easy. Took me months to shake it off.
The doc, he isn't gonna, rat me out to anyone, right?
You kidding? Who cares if you're addicted to the stuff? Hell, that's what they want.
Well, if it worked for you, I hope it works for me. I'm sick of feeling this way when I can't get a fix. I'll just rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
It's giving you the flyer, bro.
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. Alright. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
Kind of a problem.
Unfortunately, yes. You see, the more Aurora that a user absorbs, the more resistance their body builds up to its active ingredients. That means the user needs larger and larger doses in order to feel its full effect. Eventually, the doses get so incredibly large, the user's nervous system simply can't handle the overload. That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
See what's coming.
I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic. I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've even gone to the Freestar Collective Council. Every answer is always the same. We're working on it. It's corruption at the highest levels. Ugh. So aggravating. Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volai system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
Gonna smuggle some supplies, I see.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. I use the proceeds from my paying customers. And by cutting a few expenses here and there, I'm able to use a bit of my own money. It's not a bother,
What a
really.
guy.
The cots here at the facility are actually quite comfortable. There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't scan them. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much all at once, they'll catch on to my scheme.
Sure.
As much as I'd like to believe that, let's wait and see how you feel after you make the delivery. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this.
I'll see you.
You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside. Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings. We both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City. Spent a heck of a lot of hours working together. Abby and I got along exceptionally well. Don't get me wrong, we're just friends, of course. She's young enough to be my daughter. I almost felt bad leaving her behind when I was hired to work for Reliant in Neon, but I knew she'd do well wherever she ended up. Reached out to her a few months ago when I ran into trouble here, and she's been helping me ever since. Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People have been using for, say, 2 years or less. I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives, and I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed.
This
I
one.
wouldn't mind a bit of extra traffic as long as the supplies allow for it. A few extra credits never hurt.
2 more.
Try not to get hurt out there.
What else do we have around? Okay, this one.
Hey there, intrepid explorer.
actually sounds like a good idea.
Great. I'll bring the blend, you bring the chunks.
It's a date. It'll be nice to get away from the clubs.
Welcome to Sick Hearts Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Hey, boss face, hello. How we doing?
The question should really be, what don't we sell? We carry a wide assortment of equipment perfectly suitable for stellar exploration and extraplanetary excursions. Best selection in Neon.
Doing fine. Nice, nice. Doing good, man. Doing good. I'm doing pretty good.
An artifact? Are you making this up? Well, like I said, if I don't have it, you don't need it. But I have a lot of other things you need. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed.
Impressive shop.
Thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
Been making a fortune.
You think that, right? Unfortunately, I'm barely scraping by. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something?
That's the Buddha stuff.
Business could always be better. I'll take that.
Easy life.
I've been at this location for the last 8 years, but I've had a business in Neon for almost 20. As soon as Ryujin broke ground on the tower, I knew the city would start swarming with people, so I went all in. I love this business. It's my life. I can't imagine doing anything else. Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood.
Who's that?
Owen Dexler is head of Neon security. But he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning money from honest businesses. But it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt. The only way to survive is to give in to their demands. It's fine in theory, but this isn't New Atlantis. It's Neon. Corruption is an institution
Hey TB-chan,
here.
hello.
What can a single
How we
alliance
doing?
do to stop what's built into the foundation? I don't want to seem like a defeatist, but frankly, it feels like a waste of time. Really? I didn't know that, but I suppose they used to treat me with respect until I started paying the protection. But they have to understand, I could lose my business if I don't pay Dexler's fees. And why is
I'm
that?
gonna go for that there. Oh yeah. Nice. Actually, found some options there. That's good stuff.
Rosa said that? I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was a different time.
Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexla his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon security on an empty stomach.
I got him. Team kispéló. Végül Tibicsan doing good. 10 years old and still early access on Steam. Yep, exactly. That's a decent example though, at least, you know, of the early access. I guess that's not too bad. They did have like some big surge in popularity when they had the multiplayer and everything. Still working, still polishing. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, at least. Yeah, but this should probably finish there. Fine. You wanna join them? Yep. I think we already talked to you about all this stuff.
To tell you the truth, not really. And that's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayu and myself. He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting on the street. As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Luckily, I have more than enough capital to cover my expenses, but it still sucks.
Let's see.
Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, it'll just have to remain a mystery. Sorry. I just need some time to see if I can trust you. I'm sure you understand.
Let's see.
You mean the stuff Bayu leaves out of the brochures? Don't mind at all. Neon has 4 main districts. The ones where Bayu wants you to spend your credits are Bayu Plaza and Ikuchi Market. Those are the glitzy parts of town. Bayu Plaza is the section outside my doors from the trade tower to the spaceport. Ikuchi Market runs from the Starport Terminal to Ryujin Tower. Not quite as glamorous as the plaza, but still expensive. Then there's Upside, running the perimeter of the upper platform. Probably not the best spot for tourists. Finally, you have the Underbelly, the working class's domain under our feet. Not much down there, but industry and a few random shops.
Let's see.
Oh, you noticed that little thing? Yeah, that's Bayu's crown jewel. First of all, you have the Astral Lounge, flowing with Aurora, attracting every tourist within light years of Oli. Then you have exorbitantly priced offices for every megacorp, besides Ryujin, with Xenofresh Fisheries square at the top. And like the cherry at the top of his ego sundae, Bayu's got his private penthouse. I don't even want to think about what goes on up there. No, I don't think so. Ebside's filled with a few decent clubs, like Madame Salvage's place and Euphorica. You should check them out. Just watch your back. It's gang territory, which means Neon security tends to ignore what goes on in there.
Let's see. Hello. Cruelty Squad winning Finnish Arts Approbation Center prize, them son. Cruelty Squad. That's a mart indeed. That's a mart there indeed.
Most of the underbelly is taken up by Xenofresh and Generdyne's facilities, but there are a few hidden gems you might want to check out. Actually, I'd recommend checking out Off-World Eats. Cosmos and Lee run that place. They're a couple of great guys. Sounds good. Let me know if you need anything else.
Cruelty Squad is indeed quite a piece of art there.
Oh, thanks. I'll definitely give this some thought. It couldn't hurt.
There we go. Got them all. The room to get the secret there.
Got one with your name on it. Just one night
Sure.
or an extended stay?
A couple nights, you say? Go for the small ones.
Fantastic.
Alright.
You're all set.
The art-focused explanation of the game. Oh, is there some? Well, I mean, it's probably unfinished though. That would be interesting to see. The analysis of Cruelty Squad from the art perspective. And that would be indeed interesting to see.
Kevin and Astis has run into some trouble. Word to the wise? You don't want peace.
And then this one. Oh, there is English there? Nice. Okay, I can read that. I can read that. Need to get the third mask some to read. For the artist input and that glorious game. And on that glorious review, I guess, too. Yep.
Fully stocked and ready to sell. Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him? Meanwhile, I was so damn stubborn, I made this whole thing harder than it had to be.
Given
Just
you almost
talk.
went blind
What a
with half a kilo of fish cuts in your eye. Yeah, I'd agree.
And I'd still be wandering around that storage vat helpless, if not for you. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
Sure.
I don't want you to get upset.
That's sidestepping then.
Oh yeah? His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.
Our contributions? Those taxes we pay are a sham. So he can line his ivory trade tower with another layer of gold. Makes me sick.
Hamburgus. And a few here. Is there like a link? Hello? I'll need to save that one. I'm gonna read that.
Hello, my friend. Don't forget, we sell all types of raw materials as well.
And out all the flyers.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Oh, I see, I
believe
see.
that this will
Thank
be
you.
a great boon for my business. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon. Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens. Things have improved, my friend, thanks to you. But even when business is good, there are still ebbs and flows. The debt, on the other hand, is constant.
The only thing that is constant in this world, huh? Your debt.
Really?
Sure.
Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt. And I like her. Oh, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was, I respect her business acumen. Look at me. My palms are sweating. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer.
I'll see.
I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her. I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions.
I see. The new Wolfire stuff hard as fuck? I see. I woke up today with some good ideas. Silton, I see. Need to write those down. Yeah, always have this somewhere around. Well, actually, this was even like laying in bed most of the time back home. Here kinda not yet, but maybe I will. So you can get, you know, the ideas down faster.
Come back soon, my friend. It's always a treat to see you.
Like on the stickers or something? That sounds like it's gonna be quite a lot of those, That sounds like there's gonna be quite a lot of those, Yeah, the little square ones, I see. Do you actually stick them somewhere? On the monitor and stuff? It's also more kind of like for like the backlog of ideas, sorta, I guess. Not everything is for one thing. There is quite often some stuff for the future. The pile of regrets, I see.
Clover McKenna at your service. That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
Damn, 2k, insane, 100 XP. Man, the XP amounts are complete garbage, like, holy shit. Just discouraging, even. The walnut stuff. Okay, that's an kill already. Alright, fine, let's go do this. See what I see. It wouldn't be cool if it wasn't a MMO, damn son. I mean, it probably would. But that also probably wouldn't be that simple to do. The deck builder MMO, yeah. Hey Steve. I mean, there is none so far, right? So maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. Would be kind of PP again the real time though. Damn Steve, farming them watch streaks. Let's see how it is.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera all day. Why do you think I'm here?
I don't know. Chimera's nice, but Velocity?
There it is. Insane Steve, insane.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin' cloud 9. I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Well, let's face it, some people are just gifted.
Let's see. Tomorrow you'll be back to 25. Yeah, could be. Could be. Ah, CTV channel. I see. So like for 6 months he's somewhere else now. Feels bad, man. The Pepeja internet is indeed very bad. Dude, we're kind of like blessed with this place, to be honest. Like this internet, we wanted to replace this ISP, right? And there was only like a couple of days of issues, and so far, don't want to jinx that, but you know, so far all good. And at the same time, you're checking like the chat of people living here, for people who moved in here. Again, everyone has like some issues in, like with the internet. some issues with like electricity, water, gas, all that stuff. And all we had is just like a couple of days when it was kind of laggy, but still not completely dead. Still could stream, right? Just had like a couple of disconnects during the stream, I guess, for a couple of days. Then we had, well, there was maybe like a couple of times, but when there was no water, not for long. And I guess there was a couple of times there was no electricity for like 10-20 minutes, I guess. Which is already kind of like something that, you know, back home it was like, the fuck? Like, never happens. But here, we're already lucky with that. Yeah, no. We are already lucky with that. And we're not in the center, we're like in bumfuck nowhere. Well, I mean, but the city of this scale is not really bumfuck nowhere, but you know, on the outskirts, basically. And it looks like these outskirts are actually kind of nice. It's funny because like the most like new and like, how do you say, like urbanized or something area, the like district here, that one suffers the most because they built like a lot of apartment blocks there and everything, and looks like right now infrastructure is not surviving that. There's like, you check the chat, like every couple of days there's like, oh, no electricity, no water, no something, and we are here just doing alrighty. That's a bit of a problem also for like being an expat and stuff, you know. Gonna do some research first where you should be living and everything. The thing is, like, no one actually even like lives in this area outside of like locals, pretty much. Like, haven't seen a lot of like Russians, you know, a lot of like non-local people, I guess, here around here. So then there even like some like one of there's like family holding a store here, like the wife doesn't know Russian, and the husband knows, and I think in pharmacy also the lady working there doesn't know Russian. It's actually interesting in this here, kind of like the terra incognita, I guess, in a way. So we couldn't even like ask about this area, like, is it nice? No one knows. Well, apparently actually kind of nice. Things are quite stable here. The new world, yeah. Well, it actually kind of like was improved not long ago, because like one of the taxi drivers was like driving us here, and it was like a random game between the 1 and 3. That's a hard choice. It's only 3 options there, and that's hard. I'll make it 2. See, like the taxi driver was driving us here, and he was like, "Oh, yo, guys, if you would be here like a year ago or something, like that was quite the place. Like they finally they finally have a road here and everything. And the road is actually pretty nice, indeed. A new one, fresh one. It looks like some time ago it wasn't that good, huh? Research the plant, exterminating local fauna and the natives, yeah." So yeah, it's actually alrighty, but hard to make the proper educated guess, because no one knows the place. Local than the locals, oh, you'll need to learn the language for that and everything. Well, that's a little more complicated, especially the written one. That would be more complicated. Nothing is impossible, though. Nothing is impossible. And which one did we have audition? It was, right? Guys, Madame Sauvage, alright. Maybe we could do that first, since those guys have conflict with these guys. So we could try, I guess. Yeah, 2. Pick the 2. sure will.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a licensing
Fish
fee to fish
bunker.
near Neon?
There we are. No magazine. Because 2, yeah. But 2... Nothing is impossible, but yeah, not sure if I want to commit to that. Languages would be kinda nice to learn, but the problem is now that you kinda like travel around, you don't know which one exactly to pick. Because there is no end goal. We were talking earlier about it. Holy shit.
I love you
Damn,
guys.
son. You telling me I should pick more? Thank you. Thank you, Dev. Thank you,
I love
sir.
you guys.
Damn, son. Now I know better. Now I gotta know better. Appreciate a lot. That's still a lot. Thank you, sir. Physics, Lydium, Dimril, Burrito, and a Toxic Burrito. What an only. Sigma Crit, Falcon, Zodiac, Sticks and Stones, a Literal, Summer, Gorgelina, Daniel, MDS, Snook, Apple, Miareska, Body Bumper, Zebra, Uptidy, and Hrodgar.
I love you
Welcome and welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dev. Appreciate it, man.
I love you guys.
I think the busiest dodges the next gen actually does. He crazy. He crazy. Thank you, Dev. Thank you, man.
I love you guys.
Not that advanced there.
I love you guys.
Just some constants. Are there even constants nowadays? I guess they kinda still are, right? Not the variables. Are you basically just set a variable that you just make constant?
Good for you.
I love you guys.
Back in my day, you were actually declaring which is constant and which is variable there. A blacklist by Bezos there, yeah. Thank you, Dev. Thank you, sir.
I love you guys.
Hey, Belial. To receive money from Twitch again, by the way? Not yet still. I need to become the tax resident of the country. Which I could do if I get the personal entrepreneur company set here. Oh, that's the boxes there.
I love you guys.
It's comfy enough. The view, man. So not yet. Not yet. Can just actually, I kind of am okay with that somewhat. Actually, I guess not really though, because like it feels kind of weird, you know, like trying to like promote all the, especially all the stuff that Twitch is doing, right? Like September, and there's gonna be in December. There's gonna be also like another round of kind of September, right? With like cheaper subs, maybe gifties. Not that sure exactly. I kind of feel weird promoting something like that when you don't even like earn that, right? Like it's just kind of like,
I love you guys.
why? That just doesn't feel right to do. So I guess I kind of need to fix that. But currently it's kind of like this like piggy bank that I hope at some point I'll be able to break. Hopefully. But yeah, it's pretty much gonna be either like around. It's gonna be like regardless, probably summer next year, because that's when I'm supposed to kind of lose the tax residency status at home, around June or something, like 6 months out of country. But it counts on a calendar year, so this year I actually can't. But in Armenia it actually counts like a half a year, not a year. But in Armenia it actually counts, you know, like factual months. So in Armenia I technically will become tax resident in March, February, end of February basically. But I technically still remain a tax resident back home, so I'm not sure how that exactly gonna work. So I kinda probably gonna wait until summer for sure, so I'm out of there, so I don't need like some double taxes or something. Well, you shouldn't, because countries have like this like double tax prevention thingy. But still, I mean, I don't like pay taxes now because Dono's not being taxed. And I don't earn anything else but donos, so... Yeah, still fucked for now. Still fucked for now. But yeah, I said the summer. Next year summer, I gonna be officially completely, you know, tax-wise, economical and financial-wise not connected to my home in any way. So I will be able to start getting stuff from Twitch as the private individual. But I potentially, like, in summer we're probably gonna go to Georgia, and in Georgia I probably just make company, and then start getting stuff through that company. I probably will kind of need to, because company is a little more stable. Like, you just kind of like put the company to, you know, receive payments as the tax entity, and it doesn't really matter where you are, kind of, because like we're gonna keep going. Not gonna stay here, not gonna stay in Georgia. We're gonna keep going, so like whenever you move to some other country, become the tax resident there, you need to again refill all the tax forms and everything with Amazon, with Twitch and stuff, you know, and like new cards and payments methods every time too, because, you know, they only accept the payment methods of the country you are tax resident of. So basically I just go somewhere to half a year or more, I need to like redo all the tax papers and stuff, open a bank account in that new country, which is obviously not every country will allow you that easy, and all this fiesta. So I'd rather, yeah, probably just like open like Georgian company or something. And Georgia is kind of nice jurisdiction because we have 1% tax. Sounds good. Sounds good. The classic Cyprus developer. I mean, that's already for some like big levels of things though. If your company is already huge and you're doing something epic, then yes, Cyprus might actually be. Like Owlcat Games is Cyprus now. They're still recruiting at home, but technically they are Cyprus. And they don't recruit directly, they usually use like recruiting agency. You don't see their name, but like when you look in the job openings, you see like, you know, we are hiring people for Owlcat Games office in Moscow, and was it Moscow or was it Petersburg? I don't remember. I think Moscow. And Twitch Vault currently, let's see. That we can check very easily. So we have a revenue. Can even see. Oh, wait a second. Can I see payouts? Yeah. Oh, they made it even easier. There's a special payout tab now. So estimated net balance currently is $4,435. That is over like 1 year, 9 months already at this point. So maybe by the time it's 2 years, it's gonna be like 5K or something. Which is like not an insane paycheck per month, but you know, it's a nice piggy bank, that's for sure. This for sure. 4,000 indie games profits, yeah. The secret stash. It's in dollars waiting. Yeah, that's a good thing too. That's a good thing too, indeed. If anything, that might cover for some of the like the moves in the future too. Hopefully. What's the entrance there? Before or after the Unity tax, yeah. But yeah, Georgia has like below some payment threshold. If you are in like IT digital stuff, then you pay 1% tax. So that's actually pretty good. Oh shit, thank you, Interdev. Thank you, sir. Welcome back to the dungeon, next gen. Thank you. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Well, yeah, we'll see though, we'll see. Thing is that Armenia, for example, like the Prime Minister said that they're gonna get the YouTube partnerships available in Armenia next year. Like if they will pull the same stuff with PayPal, that would be actually really good. Because then I probably would open a company here And then I probably would also apply for like a right of abode. So I technically would at least have some sort of like, you know, proper residency somewhere else. Because right now I might be a nomad and everything, but I only have one toxic piece of passport on me, and they unfortunately can't really replace that easily. Yeah, that way would be actually kinda good to replace it. Is it actually there? It seems like it, alright. But yeah, right now no PayPal withdrawal is a bit of a stopping factor. That's why it might be the Georgia. Sax, did I greet you by the way? Hello, sir. I see you do, I see. Thank you, man. That do be appreciated. In this situation, in this case, this event, that does go for a very good cause. Not to mention right now, it's not even like goes in the pocket or anything. If anything, it will be enough like storing there, stocking there. Maybe I'll just like try to scrape by some more, get some insane savings, which I mean, are not that insane. There is still like some emergency stuff, obviously. Maybe mixing that and like getting some like little apartment or little house somewhere where you can get right of abode for having a realty, like in Albania, in what else was there? Bosnia, I think, too. Things like this might sound like I remember like people were like, you crazy, bro. I'm like, dude, trust me. That's way better than what you have here. Not here, but what you had back home, I guess.
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it? This is such bullshit. Yeah, used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything
Starfield
else?
gangs, yeah.
This, whatever this is.
The insane gang, yeah.
We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us. I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Psh, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined.
PG-9 gangs, yeah.
So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers.
So funny.
Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship.
Because you can murder innocent people there, I say.
You know, I'll just do that. right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
+18 on this one. Yeah, if you already got 18+, you know, can't you just kind of like go ham a little more? Since you already got there. Drugs that give buffs, yeah. That in some places is big no-no.
Someone says they might want to join.
A recruit? Been a while.
I know, right? Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
Technically.
There was a time when we were the only ones that kept those psychos in line. But I'll get to that. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do. Ebside is where all the loser and sad stories end up once Neon and Administrator Bayu has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow just to get food paste on your plate. But we only take what we have to.
Only the tunnel sneaks, yeah. Shut up this man's hairline, yeah. He's no World of Warcraft streamer.
Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers?
A problem
Very
solver.
useful. I like it. Done anything special? Something that might impress us?
Tell anyone but them, the Mantis.
Sure you are. Just don't tell Hatchet that. That girl worships the Mantis.
Wear the suit.
Sure what
Come
your
on.
game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware.
Caesar's Legion is pretty cool, and that's the thing. A lot of people nowadays are already like starting to go around like, you know, Caesar's Legion too much. Can side with them. That plays into some sort of like, you know, weird power fantasy for some, you know, bad people. So now it's already kind of starting that, you know, the writing is too much. They shouldn't create the faction like that and everything. And that's when you get the PG-9 gangs instead.
Seriously, are you
That's why you get them now. Iridium.
If you're a striker, it means the Disciples are going to come after you hard. But you do this, we know you can hack it, and you're willing to risk your neck. We're fully in alignment there. There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
I can't believe you're actually going to do this.
60 will see, huh? Do it, do it.
What can I get you today?
Just a video game anyways, yeah. And people probably don't understand that, you know, like, if there would be an apocalypse, there would be a lot of fucked up shit going on. I mean, even without the apocalypse, just, like, turn the news on or something nowadays. You don't need to PG-13ify everything, when you can just, like, turn the TV on. And avoiding the display of bad people doesn't mean that there's not gonna be any bad people. If anything, admitting some parts of our history or our human nature that are not nice just leads to people not knowing how to handle when that happens. Emo. Agreeing. Significantly worse than Fallout 4. It depends what you kind of like want and what you like Fallout 4 for. If you like the combat and stuff in Fallout 4, like guns modding and everything, then this is good. This actually like Fallout 4 in terms of gameplay, but better. Like, honestly. Everything else, kind of debatable. Everything else kind of debatable. But I think Fallout 4 already had kind of shit story, especially the main quest. Same as Fallout 3. I think the Bethesda Fallouts have pretty bad main story in general. Side quests are good. Side quests are good in this one. Same as in Fallout 4. Exploration atmosphere. Well, atmosphere depends what you like, right? If you like post-apocalyptic stuff, then for sure Fallout 4 obviously is the winner because it is fast post-apocalyptic and this is not. But yeah, exploration, I think Fallout world feels a little like better that way, yeah. Because you basically just run through that world, pretty much. That's way better. And here you just kind of like jump between planets and everything. Oh, you regress the Legion there, I see, yeah. Yeah, that I don't like PG-13ifying that stuff. Like trying to make like, you know, like the Cartoon Network kind of like gangs and factions is just kind of like not gonna cut it, man. It's just that just ruins the immersion, really. This feels worse than Fallout 4. I mean, again, it depends. Like, if you just want to, like, shoot stuff, then this one is good. Like, for sure. The gameplay is pretty nice. Like, the weapon variety is good. The jetpack with all the perks is amazing. The mods to weapons are great, too, and everything. Yeah, like, a little bit of, like, the space combat. That is kind of, like, you know, a little lethal, but still. The D-Tamp fucks up with stories in their own games. I don't know, like, yeah, it's like the main story in their games, they always kind of like have issues writing that. They kind of like, I don't know, they like they too heroic, I guess, or something, you know. They just too much about some sort of like, you know, one superhuman, basically. The chosen one and stuff. And like literally the chosen one, basically, right? Like obviously Fallout 2 you also chosen one, but then you realize you're just kind of like some chosen one of some like little tribal village, and when you go out of the world like, yo guys, I'm a chosen one, everyone just like fucking laughs at you, you know. Tired of being so damn chosen all the time, yeah. The writing became very PG-13. The thing is, like, Fallout 4 writing already was not anything super crazy at all. I would say the quality isn't the same level. Like, I haven't done Mind Quest here much. I just, like, went out of tutorial and, you know, forgot about Main Quest completely. So I haven't done that too deep yet. Side quests are good. Side quests are actually good. It's Fallout 3 is a big drop. I mean, Fallout 3 already was pretty bad too in terms of main story, to be honest. But it could maybe even worse, yeah. Telling you to make a name for yourself before continuing the main quest, yeah. I mean, in Morrowind you also kind of like chosen and stuff, right? Like, they do a lot of like epic turns and twists all the time, especially in Fallouts, right? Like Fallout 4 did have like those nice moments, like Brotherhood appearing, right? Like the start of the game was a really nice, like, you know, with the, when you go down the elevator with the explosion and stuff in the distance. Like they do a lot of those like cool twists and stuff in their stories. They all twists reliant, let's put it that way, right? Like in my opinion, like good RPG and stuff you can't even spoil, because like there is no like kind of like one thing that does everything, like completely turns everything. In my opinion, mostly. Like Bethesda stuff, you kinda can. Somewhat at least. You know. Especially Fallout 4. Like Fallout 4 is like, you know, the easiest one. Just like the one twist reliant that goes like, oh damn son. Not the full spoiler I guess, but still. We earned the chosen one status. Sorta. Bribe to all main people in Morrowind, yeah. The PG-13 bad guys and gangs and the mood. I mean, I don't mind really, yeah. I don't really mind. Like for some games, that's fine. Some games kind of like they don't really like work in some sort of like super hardcore stuff. Some games they like Wasteland, for example, right? Like they don't really have like some. Don't remember something like super crazy fucked up there, I think. But they all kind of like really weird and everything. The father twist was it was a good twist though, yeah. That's the thing. Like they do really good twists in their games for sure. Like they do it kind of movie way, right? They do like twists. They do all those like epic, you know, scenes with like, you know, the Zeppelins flying, the Brotherhood arriving, a Liberty Prime every time, right? Also kind of like all those like epic things. Was it like the giant crab or whatever? Also in the Minutemen quest line, I think, or something, right? Like it's always this like some super poke moments that they put there, but in the same time, kind of like writing and everything kind of suffers. On side quests, they can't really do some like, you know, some super epic stuff for the side quest because it's a waste, right? Like most of the people probably not even gonna do that side quest or might miss it completely. So putting too much like budget into it to make something crazy happening during that side quest is kind of a waste, right? So that's where they actually go and do some decent writing and a decent quest, and that's good. And main quest you just get like all these like wow moments, you know, like so you don't stop pogging, but in fact it's just kind of like scuffed. Bribe the houses there, yeah. Now, Morrowind was good. Morrowind was good. Even though, again, I kind of like... Not even like in awe of the main quest in Morrowind either. Like, I did still do a bunch more side stuff there, and the main shit already was kind of like, you know, like the secondary thing there. $700 to notice there was a main quest, I see. Takes a while, But yeah, overall, I like if you have Game Pass or something, just give this a go. Why not? I don't really mind. Like I said, my issue with that is just everything is like so spread out across like the universe basically, and you're so kind of motivated to just like keep PP hopping between planets and systems that it just kind of like kills the immersion. Like today we kind of like stuck around this city and it's kind of okay. It's just quest quest after quest after quest, a lot of dialogue, voice dialogue and stuff, right? And I haven't like shot a gun except for the bugged NPC. That is also pretty constant from game to game. You know. That was the only shot I did today. Well, multiple shots, I guess.
Never met the boss.
Just a courier who took the wrong job, yeah. Though they kind of took it other way around, right? Like in DLC already, they kind of like put more accent on that. How like, you know, some like random courier can kind of sort of like, you know, build and start something that is like very huge and influential in the world, eh? Wait, not this one? Thought we were going here. Ah, it isn't here, okay. Pepeja. And also like, well, I guess with Vegas what helps is like that, like all that writing, all that like premise, all that story, it was like cooking for a long time, simmering, you know, because a lot of that stuff was already in design documents for like Van Buren long ago. We did actually go through design documents of Van Buren on my stream back in the day. Not all of them, actually. I think I stopped somewhere and then something else was out and I kind of switched and never returned. Maybe we'll return to that one day. Like all the Legion, all those things pretty much were already like cooking for years. So I guess that kind of was like this like refinement of the writing. He said, do we need to kill anyone here? I think he said we kind of don't really need to. But if it will happen, then whatever. Then I guess whatever. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get up there though. Advanced mark shot. But let's wait. Not the legendary, huh? Some insane stealth there. Might return later. There's like 3 NPCs is gonna be like 1 quest reward. That part I also don't like a lot. Like I don't understand that. Like why the quest rewards are so bad. And you just like go kill like a couple of hobos and you basically got yourself like a quest reward. Like the finale of like the ranger quest line, when you become the ranger and everything, fully done with the whole faction, you get like 150 XP. Dude. Like the random like ship that I destroyed in the mission that led to me becoming a ranger. Well, actually, even 2 missions before I became a ranger, like the random ship I destroyed in space was like 80 XP. It would move 0 from the kill XP out more to the quests. I think kill XP maybe is kind of more or less fair. Because like, well, some streams I kind of was doing like a bunch of like killing and stuff, right? And I wasn't really getting like some level after level after level. But the quest XP for sure needs a raise. They're just % of your level, are they? Well, even if they are, they still like undertuned, in my opinion. Undertuned by a lot.
There's no... If the disciples spot you, they're gonna attack straight away. The disciples have got the numbers. They've got the guns. What we have left are the diehards. But we are a family. We genuinely care about each other and have each other's back. So, we may be down, but we are not beaten.
Huh?
I had another life, but I lost it all. Taken from me. Vogel and I were cast out on the street. We couldn't find work after months. Things got dark. So crime was the only option. We picked up misfits and unfortunates from there, but all of them fighters. Willing to do anything it takes.
Let's see.
Madame Sauvage is a serious player in Ebside. For previous favors rendered,
Care about
she's
each other,
protected
yeah.
us. And even the disciples won't go against her. But we take one step outside, and all bets are off. Huh. So you did the job, and nobody had to die. That was one hell of an audition. So you're in.
Might change that, we'll see.
Everyone thinks the Ebside strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning.
Let's see.
As soon as I realized that the disciples had sniper rifles and assault rifles, I ordered everyone to go to ground. But we can't keep it up forever. All we need to be back in the game are weapons of our own.
Sure.
Trying to score points with the boss. Smart play, new fish. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you.
Let's see. Then 50 XP, dude. Like, if I would kill those obos, which we're actually gonna go and check now, because I'm gonna be... Oh, you're going up here too? Gonna be switching to our game show now. Oh, she's going down there, alright. So I just gonna go and check if we would kill those guys there. What would we get? The gang maybe is not too bad, it's just that they started it off kind of weird. Huh? Like, it was supposed to be kind of like the gang of like the losing gang, right? But it seems more kind of like the loser gang. Huh? Yeah, the tab, yeah. And you kind of realize it at the very end, and you kind of like slowly discover it, I guess, you know. Which, I mean, that's kind of like same in other ones too. It's kind of the same in other ones too. Like in Oblivion, we're also like not really super chosen. We're kind of assisting the chosen, I guess. But still, it's just kind of like everything and everyone act like you are like such an important thing.
Like security's got time to track something like that down.
But yeah, you don't know that until like very late. You're chosen or someone else. Alright, where was it? This one? Yeah, this one. Alright, so 50 XP. The more than the Skyrim, I see. Like, I can like different. Yeah, I actually like started like the Scrolls series on stream. Like, I did obviously Fallout, since I'm a big fan of classic Fallouts. So I did play 3 and 4, with Vegas of course and everything, and 76. Did even Shelter. And even basically all of them at this point I did. And on stream I already did this first Morrowind and Oblivion. Yeah, Skyrim is gonna be the next. But I feel like nothing beats Morrowind though. The Guildmaster of every faction. Yeah, I actually noticed that too. That is true. Come on. Take a bow in there. I don't think I have anything suppressed though. Okay, this one is not suppressed either. Oh, whatever. We'll just get them. Oh, 10 XP. Okay, so these hobos are not that crazy. Alright. So for these guys, we will get only... Nah, that's already more than we got for the quest. It's like the whole quest gives you like less than killing some 3 plebs. That you could kill in the process of the quest, actually. You just like, you know, you're like stealthing through... Well, wouldn't really call it like some insane Splinter Cell action there, but still you kind of like, you know, trying not to kill everyone. Trying to be all cool and chill. And then you realize that the reward is less than what you actually would get for killing them. The big mech, damn son. Just see them. And don't remind me, man. I miss that garbage food a little. Not gonna lie, once in a while. I guess in Georgia we're gonna eat some. Like in Batumi they have like a really dank McDonald's there. That's gonna be something I'm gonna be photoing for sure. A real cool looking one. At least you just say you did bad and goes in the usual, yeah. At least they give some like extra rewards or something, you know, for doing it all clean. I guess in the corp missions it's gonna be that way though. Like getting better rewards for doing it clean. I assume. Truaxer. Say Velociraptor, by the way. The least favorite post 9 days is a Bethesda game, I say. The least favorite. I haven't played many. It could be somewhere there, yeah. It could be somewhere up there with least favorite ones. Which is kind of like not that big of a competition though, really. It's kind of like interesting in general, my relationships with the Bethesda games, I guess, because like I really disliked what they did with Fallout series. But also still had my fun. Like the only one I genuinely, I guess, liked from like the Fallout game, from Bethesda games is Morrowind. Like, that one I like all around just liked, like a lot. I guess Fallout 4 had like decent shooting and everything. And basically Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 is pretty much like equal sign for me. It's just like Fallout 76 is more of Fallout 4, just, you know, with grind, and you can just like do that shooting part all you want in many different ways and keep progressing. I like that. And ironically, I do enjoy Fallout 76, which we're actually going to be revisiting soon. 5th of December, Atlantic City arrives, so we're gonna check what kind of expansion they got there for us. Yeah, they were really fun, for sure. 4 was super fun. 3 was alright, I guess. The atmosphere was decent in 3. Some side quests were really cool. Shooting and everything. Well, I guess for 2008, that was nice. Like, obviously 4 is way better. Oblivion was kind of fun, but this feels to me right now kind of like Oblivion, just with better gameplay. You have the same kind of like dialogues that don't really mean that much, but they are voice acted, you know. The main story that you don't even want to do. Some good side quests. Fast traveling everywhere. That also pretty much kind of Oblivion. So like this kind of like does feel like Oblivion in space a little. Some of the DLCs actually for some of Bethesda games also had like a lot of redeeming qualities. Like the Sheogoret one, for example, for Oblivion was pretty cool. Same as the Point Lookout. Point Lookout was in third Fallout, right? I'm always mixing them up. Point Lookout third Fallout and fourth Fallout had what was the name of that one? Forgot. But yeah, basically like all have they all have like some good one good DLCs there usually. They fix the loading screens and yeah, like that ruins it a little, yeah. That ruins it a little. It's like it's not even like the loading screens themselves, it's just like that the space part is kind of like just an annoyance right now. Like I wish it would be more. Now for amazing exploration. Yeah, I guess that's true. I think New Vegas actually could be somewhere there too. Because New Vegas, for example, had a lot of those like areas with their own little lore. Like every vault, right? Every vault in New Vegas. In Fallout 4, they also, I think, kind of continued that thing with like the vault lore. But it felt weak though. Like in New Vegas, I still remember even some of the vaults. Like the vault where they were constantly like picking someone they would need to sacrifice, you know, for the vault to keep running, you know, like where the overseer of the vault basically is the sacrifice or something. Like that I remember still, even like visually remember, like when you like go to the end of the vault and then there is like this zone where they, you know, pick where the sacrifice is going, you know, somewhere. Like in there's like another exit or something there. I can remember some of those. The Powder Ganger's vault originally, when they had like unlimited access, I think, right, to all the weapons, explosives, and everything in the vault. Like those things were actually good. Like in New Vegas, you could just explore and also find some nice narrative. The Honest Ars DLC, where you have the father, right, with his logs. Spread around the maps, which you don't even need, but you know, when you explore, you find them and you read them and you realize who it is and stuff. Pretty cool. That was really cool. Yeah, best of 3D Fallout games for sure, yeah. With other games, kind of hard to compare because completely different genres and stuff, right? But I do think it could compete with some other ones too, and some of the classic ones too. I mean, Fallout 3 had a good atmosphere, for sure. That they did. Vegas maybe wasn't like that bog on that. On the atmosphere there. Like a lot of people don't like the desert stuff, you know. Well, I mean, Fallout 3 also was pretty much kind of desert, right? But it also has like some huge ruins and stuff, so that kind of compensated, not just the desert. And I guess like the green versus yellow, you know, it seems like green triggers more of this like post-apocalyptic radioactive feeling than the yellow. A lot of people complain about the yellow filter in New Vegas, but not that many people complain about the green filter in Fallout 3. The interconnected metro. I kind of didn't like those dungeons back then when I was playing. I actually didn't. I did like running outside and everything though. Like that I did like. And also, I don't remember. I think like already in Vegas already that wasn't really a thing. In 4 they also kind of didn't do that. What's the name? Like the random encounters basically. Fallout 3 had them, like you go to some area and you can have some like random shit going on. Or you can like fast travel and then boom, there's like some, you know, mercs, for example, hunting you. I think in later ones they kind of didn't have that. Like you could encounter some like caravans or something randomly running somewhere, but like like actual like encounters, that not exactly. Kind of like here, right? You teleport to the system, and there might be some like ship hailing at you. That's really cool. That I really like. The Vegas also has ruins near the Vegas, but like they for people didn't like that. People don't find that too immersive. I do have that issue with some of the like post-apocalyptic games when, you know, like the universe develops so far already that kind of like this post-apocalyptic civilization already starts to feel kind of like civilization, like becomes, you know, like the buildings and everything, technology. It kind of like, it doesn't feel as grim anymore, you know. I do like this like early post-apocalyptic feel when like everything is fucked, you know, everything's bad, everything's destroyed, and radiation everywhere. And then you get to the later parts of the game, and it's kind of like, you know, like the hopium already. And it kind of already like loses a little bit of this post-apocalyptic feel, sorta. The dungeon map. Well, you kind of get some like stations and everything. You get some outposts, I guess, when you kind of go underground, sorta. There are some caves, actually, but like usually not very big. When the gangs are all about the friendship and everything, yeah. I mean, Vegas also like kind of introduced a lot of these like, which I mean probably again because they had like really good writers that also had like years for those ideas to kind of like, you know, simmer in their brains. Like the founding gangs, for example, for the Vegas, right? That Mr. House got to like kind of govern, well, not govern, but I guess populate the Vegas under his control. Like their stories and stuff are pretty dang too. Pretty good stuff there. Like it's something a little bit like, I don't know, I guess maybe like less trivial, you know, like less beaten. And yeah, it was quite grim and stuff still. But it did feel like the civilization is already kind of getting there, right? Like when you have like NCR president flying in on the vertibird and stuff, those kind of things, and you kind of like, it doesn't feel like as disparity, you know, anymore. Like the world is healing, the world is mending. So you already kind of like feel less of that post-apocalyptic despair there. But there are also bad examples how to do it, like in Fallout 4, right? Because like the timeline, I think, wasn't even later in Fallout 4 than New Vegas, for example. And even especially Fallout 2, right? When an NCR in Fallout 2 has a whole fucking city built out of stone and everything with like walls and stuff, and it's beautiful and amazing. And then yeah, you go in Fallout 4 and like the local capital city is still some fucking shacks out of like rusty metal or something and wood. Like, come on, dude. I know you want to go for the entourage of the post-apocalypse, but you know, kind of stay consistent, I guess, in your style. And recovered enough in New Vegas compared to Fallout 2. Yeah, NCR was insanely advanced for sure. Vault City, like the thing about Vault City is that was the GEC, right? The Vault City was pretty much thriving just because they had their own personal GEC. So you kind of can, like, all right, I guess that we'll let that one slide. You know, they had like this magic, you know, suitcase that you open and you have the Garden of Eden there. So that kind of like, I'll let that one slide. NCR, yeah, NCR was already like very civilized, but at least when you go outside, that might also be the part of perspective, right? When you play like isometric perspective, you kind of like let your imagination run wild more. When you play third person, first person, you just kind of like limited kind of, right? Like when you go in the vault and you like, how would like this wall look like here, right? How would this like shelf look like in real life? And in 3D, you just like see it. That's the shelf, you know. So it's kind of like, looking at everything from the isometric perspective, you can just kind of like complete the picture more in more despair way, in your own feel of post-apocalypse. And when you kind of like play 3D, then you have like, this is the post-apocalypse we give you, and you just take it. You don't really have a lot of like space to kind of like interpret things. Maybe that's the case. But for me, like 1 and 2 always felt kind of like way more post-apocalyptic. And then obviously like 4 is even worse with that, and then 76 is just like it's a fun game, but like, dude, I don't know, like when you get like to the settlement that is like, you know, struggling against raiders and surviving and stuff, and like the guards are just like discussing like, you know, what kind of like sandwich they gonna eat today or some shit. Like, bro, you gonna eat like fucking sandwich with nothing, you know, because like it's fucking post-apocalypse. Whatever you have, you eat that. You don't choose. Do you eat like pastrami today, or like, you know, like some bacon, lettuce, tomato or something? That was like whenever I like passed that area in 76, which you do a lot, like for the daily quests and stuff. Probably will hear that shit. It's just like NPCs like talking about those things. It's like, it's not post-apocalypse. It's just like some like random, you know, American town like yesterday, basically. Discussing how to go grab the coffee and everything together. Like, bro, you're just like struggling to rebuild humanity after the nuclear war. I mean, I understand like the soy apocalypses, man. Like, I understand you still kind of gonna have some like, you know, little happy moments even in that situation, but still, that's a bit too far already. A little too far. If anything, I think the happy moments you would be like, all of us probably would be getting is just like, you know, going to some like local like canteen or something, bringing some like, I don't know, pelts of some like gecko or something, and getting yourself like some of that gecko fried with maybe some like moonshine that was made there, and that's gonna be a good fucking day for you. And that would be a good day, I would assume. Alright, let's get to time already, yeah. Let's get to them gaming news. The weekly gaming news recap. So tomorrow RPG Monday, so tomorrow all day is Starfield. Hopefully tomorrow we're not gonna be... Oh, actually, where's my friend? For those who missed. So hopefully tomorrow we're not gonna be killing like 1.5 hours trying to save that guy there, because he's beyond salvation already, sadly. I did manage to move him a bit though. I actually even managed to kill him, kinda, but he's unkillable. But yeah, that's the NPC you need to deliver parcel to. It's just a side quest though. But yeah, first he was there, in the sky. So I was trying to get there. Ship didn't get me high enough, the cargo one. So I was just swimming in the water until I got close enough for him to load. Then he fell down in the water. But somehow he didn't stay at the same level I was, but he got like underwater. So I couldn't talk to him. I could see him. I could shoot him actually. And he said something when I shoot him. But I couldn't talk to him. And then yeah, then after that, when I reloaded, he already ended up there. And now I can't even like reach him whatsoever. You can summon him with the console, but I decided, I mean, who knows, maybe I'll get a bunch of achievements in this one. So like, whatever. It's a side mission. Something of the main stuff will get fucked. Then we're gonna be using the Toad magic, I guess. It's something you kind of need to in Bethesda game anyway. I see you done, alright. Now this game, when there's like, I don't know, like, it is like a lot of people are kind of like, you just kind of like making excuses for Bethesda and stuff. But like, I unironically like these bugs. Like, I understand it's like, it's not something you should be getting in the full price product and everything. But you know, when the game is kind of like mid and everything, the story is mid and stuff, at least you have some fun moments with this shit. That's for sure. Like yesterday I got a whole bunch of clips out of that stuff. one should be up actually on the YouTube short now too. Is like the glitch after glitch after glitch and stuff. But I guess already kind of like, yeah, like learn to not take them too serious. So I'm just having my laugh at that. But I have pretty like, you know, I used to live in the beautiful country where to get the game you needed to go to the marketplace with this like shady tent with a dude with a whole bunch of discs in front of him, and that's how you were getting those games back then. Obviously those games weren't legit, and that was the only way to get them anyway, and you paid it to that guy for the non-legit games. So I did have my childhood with old PCs and with very, very, very broken games. So I have like kind of like higher, you know, threshold of tolerance for those things. I'm gonna revisit actually one of those dang games that was broken beyond belief on the start, and I still enjoyed it so much, man. Games are $2 though. Okay, let me see. So last year, actually pretty much almost all years, we were using those markets until pretty much Steam arrived. When Steam arrived, we kind of stopped already. But until then, price of the game was 100 per CD, and the conversion rate back then was 30 per dollar. So $3, bit over $3 per one CD.